I asked, you guys responded. This is my AR-15. Let's get into it. This is my DB-15. This is an AR-15 that is chambered in 5.56. I picked this gun up specifically right before the pandemic, so I'm super thankful that I got it when I did, because right after that, firearm prices shot up. So I want to start at the back, work our way to the front, and I'll kind of talk about the way that I have this rifle set up. On the back, I have this Magpul SLK stock. This is a low profile stock design. It's really good if you're running it with plates or a chest rig. This isn't going to mess up the shoulder placement when you have those thicker shoulder straps on a plate carrier. So this is necessary. Moving up from there, I have a Radiant Raptor charging handle. I'm a left-handed shooter, so I'm going to have this gun set up ambidextrously. And I do recommend that all rifles are set up to be both left and right-handed, because you never know who you might need to hand the platform to. So you want this to be something that anybody can pick up and be proficient with. Right below that, I have a rubberized Magpul grip. This replaced the A2 style grip that came on the rifle. I do like the fact that it doesn't have that finger notch here in the front of the grip. I don't really care for those. And since it's rubberized, it doesn't lose any sort of grip in the wet. And I do use this rifle in the rain. I'm going to turn this rifle around. I have on the left-handed side of the gun a ambi fire selector. That's necessary for me. And then I also have a ambidextrous magazine release right here. And all that did was swap out the stock bar for something that can be pushed and operate the magazine from the opposite side. As far as bolt release, I can actually just swing my hand up or just press my finger onto that bolt release and drop the bolt as a left-handed shooter, no problem. Right up from there, well, before I move on, I wanted to acknowledge the trigger is stock. But up from there, I do have a polymer flip-up backup iron sight that does lock. In front of that, I run a Sig Romeo MSR red dot sight. It is a budget-friendly red dot option. You don't need to blow the bank for these types of things. Technology has gotten insane over the past 5 to 6 years, and a sub $250 optic, I would say anywhere between $150 to $250 is a sweet spot for a red dot optic. You can go way up from there, but I believe that if you're just starting out, especially right now with money being as tight as it is, you don't need to beat yourself up over going with a budget-friendly option. I've put thousands of rounds through this gun with this optic on it, and it has rocked and rolled every single time. No issues there. I love it. Moving up from there, I run some black electrical tape for general purpose. So you can use it if you cut your finger as a bandage to paste over holes when you're shooting at targets, or whatever you may need tape for. I would recommend that you just swap this tape out every year, just so you know that it's fresh and is still sticky. But I haven't had any issues with residue or anything like that, or it melting when the gun gets hot. Moving up from the tape, I have a short section of Picatinny with a stubby foregrip. I like running front grips on my guns just for better muzzle control. It makes me a very proficient shooter. I have a little bit of rail protection here, or rail guard. This was 3D printed by a friend of mine, and it's this honeycomb pattern, and it just gives me a little bit more grip on the front of the gun when I'm going to index it with my hand. Over here, I have another section of Picatinny where I mount a light. I'm sorry. This is where I would mount a light. I don't have a light on there now, but that's what that rail is for. Then the front flip up iron sight to complement the one in the back, just in case the dot goes down. It's nice to have something to back it up. and then, just a standard flash hider on the front of the rifle. But that's it. This gun is stock pretty much everywhere else. I don't like overly modifying my firearms. I want them to run as the manufacturer intended them to be run. I want these things to be something that I can pick up, hand anybody, or use at any time and run flawlessly and never have to worry about it. And that's another reason why I run a Glock as my sidearm. So that's kind of my philosophy behind having a rifle like this. In a world where things are getting more and more crazy, it is more prevalent now than ever to have an insurance policy like this. And I believe that this is a great way to set up a rifle. Guys, if you like this type of content, please let me know down in the comment section below. This is the first time I've made content like this for this page, and I would love to make more. If you did like this video, please let me know down there, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.